The woman charged in the death of her 4-month-old son last July pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts early this morning. 25-year-old Justice Lange was originally charged with manslaughter and 1 felony count of child neglect. But a plea agreement changed the first count to negligent homicide, keeping the second charge the same. A Stutsman County judge sentenced Lange to 12 years in prison with 2 years of supervised probation. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley was the only TV reporter in court this morning, and she joins us live in the studio with more on what unfolded today. Bailey?
Andrea, today was actually supposed to be the first day of Lange's jury trial. Instead, a very stoic Lange sat in front of a judge pleading guilty to 2 felony counts in the death of her son last summer. Lange and her 4-month-old baby, Tear, went missing for 6 days last June into July. Her baby ultimately being found in a slough in rural Stutsman County. An autopsy showing he died of starvation. After hearing from both the state and defense, Lange addressed the court, taking responsibility for using meth and the death of her son, but also blamed her ex-fiance for giving her the drugs in the first place.
There's no words that I can put into it because it's affected my life, and nothing that you guys can give me is ever gonna amount to what I do to myself every day.
And those comments did not sit well with Judge Sherry Clark, telling Lange she didn't feel like Lange showed enough remorse or guilt for the crime against 4-month-old Tear, saying Lange should have expected harm to come to her son the moment she took meth.
This child completely trusted you for its life, for its health, for its food, for its water.
And as you could see, Lange was visibly upset with those comments. But Judge Clark didn't stop there, as she became emotional herself, calling for the courtroom to sit in a minute of silence to reflect on the baby's last moments of life as he was starving to death after being in the heat for 6 days.
Your conduct killed your child. I just keep thinking about the last hour, minute, second of your child's life, and it causes me to lose sleep.
Judge Clark handed down a slightly longer sentence than what the state and Lange had come to in their plea agreement, and because of that decision, Lange now has 48 hours to decide if she'll take the judge's sentence or if she'll withdraw her guilty plea, something we'll be watching very closely. Andrea?
All right, thank you, Bailey. Due to Lange's long criminal history, the state asked she be considered an habitual offender, making the maximum sentence double in both charges.